Hi Virgo, welcome to the weekend of the 27th, the 28th and the 29th of November. Special treat for you guys this weekend. As of Saturday morning, 7 a.m. British Standard Time, the moon goes into the sign of Virgo, your sign. And so this weekend, Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Virgo, Mercury in Sagittarius. It's party season, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is. If you would like to book a reading, head over to the website Rubyreadstarot.com. Take a look at the services available there. For Sagittarius season, I have the Waite, Psychic Tarot, John Holland, and the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck by Tori Hartman. Let's crack on. Virgo, party season. And I think you're feeling it. Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius is fun, it's outgoing, and it's all about having a good time. I think you'll find that your need to be connected is a lot stronger at the moment. You'll need to be around like-minded people. You'll need to speak with people that you find fascinating, philosophical long conversations that lead until, the dawn, the sun rising. It's about finding things that are new to you, experiences that make you feel broader. I feel this weekend, Moon in Virgo, Sun in Sagittarius, it's about broadening your horizons. It's about expansion. It's about trying new things, being fun, experimentative, putting yourself in situations that you normally wouldn't, safely. I think with Neptune turning direct on Monday, there is this element of things that may have been quite illusionary, like a fog of just illusion being lifted over you, things starting to make a lot more sense. I think this weekend is all about you, Virgo. This weekend is about how you feel, how you look. It's alchemizing your inner state, transforming up from one state to the next. It's about being in a changing state, a state of flux, movement, moving. It would be really good for you to see where it is that you can maybe get some really fast-paced exercise in, get your heart rate pumping, get your blood warmed up. Sagittarius season is it's a mutable sign just like yourself. It's the dancing fire, so it's illumination through movement, it's illuminating yourself through new experiences, through new ventures. Virgo, I think there's a really big possibility this weekend for you to really evaluate your place within a commitment. This weekend brings with it the opportunity for you to, Piscean energy, really self-illuminate and perhaps move on. Could be moving on from a commitment, moving towards a commitment that needed a bit of illuminating before you could actually make the voyage. It's your part within something, Virgo. It's the part you play. It's the role you play. It's you. It's you within something. I feel as if there is this natural need for you, Virgo, to expand. I feel like you are perhaps in this place where, you've kind of been there, done that, a little bit bored of the status quo. Could be potentially a little bit bored. I just think you are going to do the right thing in the sign of movement, to move, to travel, to be on your feet, to be open to a voyage, to be open to illuminating yourself when you need to, hanging tight when you know it's the time to hang tight, but really owning your energy. And I feel like as a mutable Aries energy, you really get to own your energy more. The more you are open to contracting, to retracting. And it's literally like a state of flux right now, because there is stop, illuminate, but then go and move forward with the knowledge that you've come to. So lots of downloads this weekend. It's also something that you might be playing a part within. It's your part within something. And I think it shows up as being really important, Virgo, but I do feel like there is this element of you kind of being bored of what is the status quo. And so I think this weekend really is giving you the invitation to change things up, to move on, to go in search of the new dawn, to see where it is that you can shift up certain cycles, where it is that you know that there's no going back. You know what I mean? Like, you've done that. It's a really definite message. Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Really interesting. I feel like you might need to kind of crack open your heart chakra a little bit. I feel like you've got this discerning, very matter of fact, very serious, very to the point kind of energy about you, which is great. I just feel like with this Ace of Cups, you might have this moment this weekend where there's a lot of contentment that sort of comes in for you. And I don't think you're quite expecting it, because I do feel like you may have been in a place where you may have felt really quite limited. And so you might be asked this weekend to kind of look beyond your limitations, look for expansion. The Four of Pentacles, it's so funny that this has come up, because this is the complete opposite of what Sagittarius season is about. Holding on way too tight, especially to matters of finances. Restricting yourself, limiting yourself, staying small, keeping yourself really fixed. This is what you need to move on from. This season is about expansion, and it might even serve you to remove some of the hooks, some of the plugs, and some of the things that you know may have felt like they were not aligned with where you're going, who you are, and what it is that you want. The Four of Cups, there seems to be an opportunity that you're looking away from, Virgo. Don't remain too fixed on what is, on what you have, or what you see in front of you right now, because you almost elude the possibilities. And this season is about the possibilities. So if you're too fixed and too focused on what is right now, you miss out on an opportunity. You must be very, very aware of the fact that there are possibilities that are making their way to you. This is a season of movement. Sagittarius is the Pegasus. It's 1,000 miles an hour. And so you're being asked not to stay bored where you are. You must move on. The only time that you need to stop is when you're ready to illuminate. And when you're deciding to illuminate, Piscean energy, you might need to stay still for a minute, but not too long, because even Pisces is a mutable sign, and even they need movement. There's this moment in this weekend where there is a lot of emotional fulfillment. There is a lot of emotional fulfillment. There is a lot that you can really feel quite happy and grateful about. And the thing is, you being this Queen of Swords, very discerning, very cold, very matter of fact, very much to business, might mean that you are looking at this Ace of Cups, or this opportunity for contentment, in a way too matrixy, matter of fact kind of way. You're very much in the seat of this Emperor energy. And as Mars moves into Sagittarius, it won't be so rigid for you, if you know what I mean. You won't be so rigid about your success. I mean, it has to come forefront and foremost. Your part within something begins to become really obvious to you this weekend. And you might have to do the Virgo thing of discerning what it is that you need to pack up, wrap up, and move on from in terms of this new beginning, this new cycle, because you are being invited to move forward. You are being invited to close up a certain chapter and accept that there is a new dawn and a new day. Don't be too discerning about things that make your heart feel full. Don't be too discerning about things that make you feel like what you're doing or your part within something is important. I think it's really, really important to state, Virgo, you are at the end of a cycle. The new dawn's already dawned on it, and you might be asked to move forward in terms of a new direction. It's got to be all about you at this point, the Emperor energy. Queen of Swords, don't miss out on the potentials of the opportunities, okay? Just by limiting yourself or not being perfection or expecting too much perfection from yourself or from others or from the situation. So Virgo, for you I have dissipating. Don't wait. Don't wait too long. I think there's something that you know you have to act on. Don't waste away. Don't let the opportunity go to waste. Don't let it be something that fizzles out away from you because you're waiting for the right time or you're waiting for the right moment. The time kind of is now, and you kind of have to act on it. You kind of have to move, Virgo. It is Sagittarius season. Miracle. I think you need to, like I said, focus on the potentials. There are a lot of potentials open to you at the moment, and the possibilities of miracles happening in this magical season while the moon is in your sign. I can't stress it enough, Virgo. What kind of miracles are you expecting? What is it exactly that you need? What exactly is it that you want? Don't wait too long, Virgo, is all I have to say. Mysticism. This came up for your December reading. High Priestess energy. I feel like this weekend you'll really be in tune with your magic. And I think it's quite important for you to really remember just quite how much authority you've had to pull forward this year in 2021. You have the courage, you have everything that you need, Virgo. Forgiveness. There might be a few people that you need to forgive. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Forgiveness is never for anyone else. As hard as it may be, when you forgive the person, you set yourself free of their energetic hold on you. Forgive whoever you need to forgive. Trickery. There may have been some underhanded, disingenuous behavior that was going on around you. And isolation and the Hanged Man. You may feel like you need to pull away. But I will only say to you, Virgo, pull away for long enough so that you can clear up whatever you need to clear up mentally. Don't keep yourself away. Not right now. It's not the time. Don't let yourself get thrown off by things that other people with low vibrations throw in your way. It's all a test. Balance. The key Libra energy this weekend is finding balance. Finding equilibrium, finding harmony, and allowing yourself to just be in a state of being. Significant Libra energy in the Virgo full moon. Mysticism is also here, which I think is your card. Miracle and mysticism and isolation. Isolation, of course, is the hermit. But I just think, Virgo, there's a little bit of healing shadow work that needs to be done. If you're expecting perfection from yourself right now, I would say stop being so hard on yourself. Moving on. Mental conflict again. Obstacles and challenges and spiritual strength. I think, Virgo, you might be moving on from a time that had a lot of emotional drain on you. And I feel as if it's time to clear up that mental clutter. Like we've come out of Scorpio season. And I don't think you need to linger too long in a place of conflict or confusion. This weekend, any blocks that may have been in your way, any mental conflict that you may have had through spiritual strength and mysticism, and sort of freeing yourself, liberating yourself, and allowing yourself to feel a place of, come from a place of contentment, where you're not judging yourself or the situation too harshly. You got to operate from a place of balance, and any trickery and any kind of underhanded, disingenuous behavior that may have been going on around you, it will probably serve you to just forgive and forget and move swiftly on. There is a need for illumination, but there is also a need to move on, Virgo. So don't remain too fixed. This is a mutable season, moving on. Six of Swords. I think you know you have to move, and you have to do it in a really about it kind of way. If you'd like to book a reading, visit rubyreadstarot.com. Hey guys, Virgo, you guys are superstars. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Like the video, leave me a comment, share with your mates. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Happy Sagittarius season and happy moon in Virgo. Take it easy, guys. Bye.